This is a fly called the Norwegian wood. It's a fly by the late Yuri Shimokov, tied for the Kola Peninsula as an early season fly. Just as usual, I'm running the thread down to the barb of the hook, and then I'll put on a tag. This is quite a complicated fly. It's going to be my last fly before the beginning of the fishing season, and I'll be off fishing rather than fly tying, so I'll pick this up again in November. Just 3 turns of the tag is enough, and just tie that off in the usual way. The tag on this fly is in 3 sections. The first being the silver tinsel. Second then is some green floss. It doesn't need to be very wide, just a couple of turns of width. Just run it down to the silver tag and back up again. Tie off your loose end. Come up another little bit, and then put in some red floss. Again, just catch it in underneath. And again, just quite a narrow band of red. And back up again. Catch it off. Then just gather up your loose ends underneath. Tidy those off at the top end, just about where the body will finish. You need to leave quite a bit of room at the head of this fly because there are, again, quite a complicated wing in it. Now, just before going up and doing the body, we've also got to put on a tail and a butt. So for the tail, I've doubled over several times, some yellow floss, just catch that in on top with a couple of turns, make sure it overhangs the back of the hook by a good length, and once we've got that in place, you then trim off the ends of the floss. Don't worry too much about the length at this stage, because if it's a little bit too long you can go back and finish it later. But again, if you trim off your loose ends just about equal in length with where the body will finish. Just catch those in out of the way. At this stage, we're going to put in a butt, and the butt is some herl, ostrich herl in fact. Try and get it in so that the fibres in the ostrich herl point backwards. About 3 turns of that. And again, just tidy that off. Trim it out of the way. Now before running the thread all the way up, catch in your rib, which is just some small oval tinsel. Just showing a technique for catching this in that Easky on the forum showed us the other evening at a demonstration. And once you've caught that in, just run your thread up. Catch any other fibres in as you go up. Now the body is split in half, half black and half flat silver tinsel. So if we position the thread, run the thread back down again and position it at about halfway, and catch in your flat tinsel. This is double-sided tinsel, so the side that you want should go against the hook. And if you like, you can put in some varnish just to help it adhere better to the hook. Run that down just as far as the ostrich herl butt. Just make sure you've covered in all of the thread. And then run that back up again. Tie that off. And run your thread up, catching the loose ends as you go, and then trim them off. Now at this stage we're going to put on the front end of the body, which is black floss or thread, and at this stage we'll change the thread. You're familiar with that, so you can see that in the band special video.